own fault. I should have realized that this always happens when I'm recording. Anyway, hi everyone. Welcome back to Random Fact Friday. We're playing Dave the Diver today, and I don't feel like repeating what I said the first time we tried to record because I'm a dumbass and forgot to turn on my mic before we started recording. But hey, here we are.
Today I learned that St. Patrick of Ireland is also considered a saint within the Orthodox Church because he lived before the Great Schism of 1054
Also,
between the Roman Catholic and the Eastern Orthodox.
really fucked up fact, when people talk about the story where he drives the snakes out of Ireland, that's talking about the pagans in Ireland.
Yep. He's killing pig.
Fuck that man.
Key West had a fire chief, Bum Farto.
Bum Farto.
He was, after serving 10 years, he was convicted of drug trafficking and disappeared for sentencing, never to be seen again.
God, icons only.
Shout out to Bum Farto. Probably not, because he was a bad guy. He was probably a bad guy. But
Possibly.
Quebec is home to the oldest grocery store in the Americas.
Interesting.
SAC, or Special Activities Center, is a clandestine paramilitary division within the CIA whose motto is Third Option. It refers to the U.S. President's third option when military force is inappropriate and diplomacy is inadequate.
I feel like that's just fancy talk for let's drop a nuke on something.
More like let's kill the president and replace him with a puppet.
Hey, let's Oppenheimer this small nation.
Oppenheimer. Did you know that bombs kill people?
It's John Oppenheimer, famously known for phrases such as "I am the Alpha and the Omega."
He did not say that line.
Wait, who said that line?
That's from the Bible.
No, he famously said "I am the Alpha and the Omega" when he finished developing the.
No, he did not.
Yes, he did.
That is not the line at all.
Was it I've become the destroyer of worlds?
That's the line. That's not the Alpha and the Omega.
He didn't start with Alpha and Omega.
No.
I feel like you're like
He was quoting the Bhagavad Gita, the Hindu. And the line is, "Now I have become death, destroyer of worlds." He does not say, "I am the Alpha and Omega."
Who said that?
That's from the Bible.
I know it's from the Bible, but I feel like somebody said it. I'm not crazy. I am not crazy. Am I thinking of Fallout? Oh, fuck me. I'm thinking of Fallout 3, where your dad, when you are a small baby, a small babble, shows you his favorite verse, his favorite phrase. "I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end." Because I don't.
The Bible.
No, I mean, yes, he was quoting the Bible, but it was like what's the word? It was like what's the name of like that like you poke a hole through a piece of fat, not sewing, but like fuck. You know what I'm trying to say, right?
No.
Needlepoint, that's what it's called. Yeah, the it was a needlepoint of the Bible verse for some reason. Also, just out of curiosity, what is your favorite Fallout game? Have you played any of the
Oh,
Fallout games?
okay. So I've played one. I've played. I think I own two. I don't know if I've played two. I've played four.
Mm-hmm.
I've played a bit of three. I've never played New Vegas. I never played Tactics. I never played 76.
Uh,
Of those, I would probably say my favorite. I hated Fallout 3. I liked Fallout 1, but it's hard to say that's my favorite because yeah, it's good for what it is, but it is very dated.
mm-hmm.
I didn't play enough of 2 to get a strong opinion.
Uh, I mean, obviously, I'm gonna say it. Fallout New Vegas is one of my top all-time favorite Fallout games. It's a real fun time. Uh, it's really wacky.
Yeah,
But
because there's like a thing where there's like a whole cult that's dedicated to make themselves like Elvis Presley.
also just the Wild West feature that like adds like crazy shit into it. It adds holy hand grenades into the game. Uh, but I'm gonna be a little controversial, but Fallout 4 is also kind of a favorite of mine. Uh, I don't know particularly why.
What's weird is like I like Fallout 4. I also hate two of the factions.
In Fallout 4,
Yeah,
yeah. Who are the two factions? I feel like I can
I
guess them.
hate the. Go ahead. Yes.
Brotherhood of Steel
Yep.
and the Institution.
Yep. I hate those two with burning passion. Um, mostly because synth right. Oh, so I kind of side with the railroad, even though it's kind of sometimes. And then I like the Minutemen, but it's like you guys shift. Like Preston, honey, don't make a person you just met the leader.
Yeah, that's kind of like Preston, baby girl. You making me your leader right off the bat is probably the reason why you guys went under in the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fallout New Vegas is one. Honestly, I like Fallout New Vegas a whole lot because of the DLCs. They like really fit the fucking like wacky aesthetic of like uh the thing about New Vegas is that it's very spaghetti western, you know.
In Fallout New Vegas or what?
Fallout New Vegas.
Yeah, I can see that. I like it because they really go interesting with it. While is it's the capital. It's like, isn't it important because it's the capital? I'm like, no, not really. This isn't really interesting. And then at least like Fallout 4, you get some thick that's like it's Boston, and there's people who think that baseball like was a kill sport, and then you have people doing the Minutemen Bowl, like the
Yeah.
Minutemen in general. And there's like all kinds of ships. And I wish we could explore more of the ocean. There's like you have some ship coolness going on, and then, like you have the fucking flying giant like ship you can get that like have the robot pilot, and you can like have it fly on to crash into like the skyscrapers, do
Mm-hmm.
9/11 part two. Um,
Jesus Christ.
but yeah, that's kind of fun. And then you have like the Fallout New Vegas looks pretty fun because like they go full bore with it's fucking Vegas and Sierra Nevada.
Yeah.
Um, Fallout 76, I will never play because of how awful it is.
I've
But it seems
heard
like kind of could have had some more fun, like with being Appalachia.
I've
Um,
heard Fallout New Vegas and not New Vegas. Fallout 76 has like some improvements made to it. I'm not sure.
I honestly may never play another Fallout game
That's fair.
at this point because of what Bethesda did.
With Fallout in general, or just Bethesda in general?
I'll probably never play another Bethesda game either.
Okay.
Uh, they fucking send me a cardboard disc in the mail as opposed to like the actual game you will buy.
Jesus Christ, I forgot about that. Like, hey, here's like, oh god, I remember the big thing is that like they promised like this like cool looking rucksack, but then they like sent it and it was like just not. It was just a nylon
They
sack.
didn't even send the nylon sack. They had to be forced to send the nylon sack.
Jesus Christ, you kind of forget about things when it comes
Stuff was
to
stuff was literally unplayable, and they would still charge you money for the online fee, even though you couldn't
yeah.
play. And then like they started going crazy with the ban hammer, and then banned like a bunch of people who were legitimately playing as well.
Yeah, I don't know
I
what
saw
was
like the
going
internet
on.
historian video he made about it, where it's like and then say got out their ban hammer and a blindfold, and they just started swinging.
They started firing, and I can't say that they were missing because they weren't like they were hitting who they wanted, but yeah. Also,
Anyway,
Bethesda release another game. We know that Skyrim is pretty cool. It was one of my favorite games, but like Jesus Christ, dudes. Why won't things die a little faster? Come on, turn a little slower. No, that's not how the song goes.
in Spanish, R2D2 is known as Little Arthur or Arthur-Tito,
Aw, that's adorable.
Arthur-Ito, due to the similarities in the pronunciation. Some Spanish films released, some Spanish releases of the films literally have them subtitled as Arthur-Ito.
Love that for him. Whoa, that had some kick. I murdered a bunch of fish.
45% of people only have two bones in their pinky toe.
I thought you were going to say something vastly different, and I'm very thankful that I kept listening to you.
Plane once crashed because the passenger smuggled a live crocodile on board.
Love that. I was that live crocodile. I'm now dead, though.
Vitamin B12 and many other compounds such as antibiotics, organic acids, polysaccharides, enzymes are produced via fermentation because synthesis would be too complex.
I am a being made. I am a being made of complex peptides. You can't stop me. This game is so fun. It has so many references. Ash Ketchum is in the game, sort of.
What game are you playing?
Dave the Diver. It's one part like deep
Oh,
sea
I've
ex.
seen that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really fun. It's one part deep sea exploration where you're like catching fish and stuff, and then other part sushi bar management game. Also, almost all the characters in the game meet my standards for bone dogging. Did I just refer to the act of fucking as bone dogging? Hell yeah, I did.
In 2007, a company once named their MP3 player the I Beat Blacks.
Nope, 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 nope.
It's spelled I Betblaxx.
I don't care how you spell it, honey. It's no.
The movie The Men Who Stare at Goats was loosely based on an investigation into attempts the U.S. military made to employ psychic powers as a weapon.
Oh, yeah. What were they staring at the goats for? Was it to like make people's heads
Kill them,
explode?
like kill the goats, yeah.
Yeah, that would make. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. No. Killing, like looking at
You
goats
want me
long
to
enough.
pull up the plot synopsis of The Men Who
I.
Stare at Goats?
No. Looking at goats to make them die makes more sense than looking at goats to make other people die.
I give a brief synopsis of The Men Who Stare at Goats.
More like the men who stare at
U.S.
scroats.
Army General Dean Hopgood is painfully thwarted in an attempt to pass paranormally through a solid wall by simply running into it. In armor of the Daily Telegram reporter, Bob Wilton's wife leaves him for the editor. For himself, Bob flies to Kuwait to report on the Iraq War. Stumbles on the story of a lifetime when he meets retired U.S. Special Forces operator Lynn Cassidy, reveals he was part of a unit training psychic spies develop parapsychological skills, including visibility, remote viewing, and phasing. In 1972, Army officer Bill Jango, after falling off a helicopter in Vietnam, was found his newly recruited men unable or unwilling to fire on a Viet Cong soldier before being shot in the chest. He then underwent a fact finding mission prompted by a vision of a female Viet Cong soldier who says, "Their gentleness is their strength." Django's mission immersed him in the New Age movement so that when he returned to Fort Bragg, North Carolina in 1980, he had long braided hair and a tattoo of the all seeing eyes formed by the pyramid on his chest. Facilitated by the credulous General Hopgood, Django led the training of the New Earth Army with Lynn Cassidy and Larry Hooper as his top students to develop a rivalry over their opposing views on the implication of the New Earth's philosophy.
This sounds like Psychonauts, but shittier.
Kinda. Lynn wanted to emphasize teaching's positive side, such as resolving conflict peacefully, whereas Larry intended to use the dark side of its military application.
The dark side of psychic powers.
Yes. Lynn takes Bob to Iraq. Kidnapped by criminals who want to sell them to insurgents, they escape with fellow hostage Mahmoud Dash and are rescued by a private security detail led by Todd Nixon.
Oh
Fleeing
no.
when the detail is caught in a firefight fiasco with another American security detail, Bob only continued on to Lynn's mission, prompted by Lynn's vision of Bill Django. After the car is disabled by an IED, Bob and Lynn wander over into the desert. Lynn reveals that he had stopped a goat's heart to test the limit of his mental abilities, believes his evil deed has cursed him in the New Earth Army. It is also revealed that Hooper conducted an unauthorized LSD experiment in which a soldier killed himself, forcing Django out of the army. Bob and Lynn are rescued and camped by a PSIC, a private research firm engaged in psychic and psychological experiments on a herd of goats and some captured locals. To Lynn's dismay, Larry runs the firm and employs Django, a now depressed alcoholic. Bob learns that the ways the newest army and they spike the base's food and water with LSD and free the goats and captured locals in an attempt to remove the curse. Lynn and Django fly off in a helicopter, disappearing into the sky like all shamans. Bob returns to work as a reporter, writes an article about experiment with Lynn. He is frustrated that the story's only portion to be aired is how the captors were forced to listen to Barney and Friends theme song for 24 hours, which dilutes his story to the level of a joke. Bob does continue trying to get the bigger story out. He asserts his own psychic abilities and falls in intense concentration, seemingly runs through a solid wall of his eyes. Okay,
Yeah. That was an explanation of a movie.
yeah. Mexico is named after the capital
capital of what?
Exactly. After reviewing 50 years of literature from 1947 1997, Salmon Rushdie concluded that Indian writers writing in English is proving to be a stronger and more important body of work than most of what has been produced in the 16 official languages of India.
Hmm. I saw a video of like Indian menswear through the ages, and some of it was slutty back then. I don't know why I brought it up. I want to be part of this as well.
Good.
Who the fuck's Cobra? Nobody named Cobra is it? Oh, Cobra's my boss.
Challenger Deep, the deepest known point on Earth, was discovered. History's first major scientific expedition devoted to oceanography in 1875.
Nice. Oh yeah, I forgot there's a plot point in this game where a bunch of drones just dropped into the location that you're in, and you can recover their shit.
Before a hurricane, Walmart will fill their stores with strawberry Pop Tarts.
Why strawberry?
Yeah. I get cherry, like why cherry, because cherry's terrible. But like cherry Pop Tarts are terrible. But like blueberries, all right,
I want to
and
say,
sugar's all right. Like,
do you want me to be honest? Most, I hate to say it, most fruit-based Pop Tarts aren't really my jam. I'm more of the like chocolate, like like the chocolate sweet sort of ones.
to me, those have become too sweet as I'm getting older.
Well, that's just old man syndrome, I think. I'm kidding.
Because
Come
like,
on.
you give me a s'mores one, and it's like, oh, this is because you already have the sweetness of a Pop Tart, and then you add marshmallow and hot fudge to that, and it's like, ooh, it's a lot.
Are you one of those bitches that likes unfrosted ones as well?
No,
Okay. Thank you, because we were about to have a talk.
no, it's just like the thing of like you're adding sweet on top of sweet on top of sweet. It's
No,
like okay, I
I get it. I get it.
I like wild berry. They probably just add like grapes to it, but like it's I like wild berry.
Wild Bury. Everybody in the club getting Bury now.
There are dozens of houses in Detroit for sale at $1 a piece.
What's wrong with them?
They're in Detroit.
I
Am I wrong?
mean, you are not wrong. Yeah, you're right, but you shouldn't say it.
An Alabama man robbed 4 subways because the Jared diet had failed him.
I see. Did you know that 6 is afraid of 7? I guess you didn't.
All right.
You killed
Bye,
it.
guys, girls.
Goodbye, everyone. No, I'm kidding. Not forever. That got dark for a second. Okay, bye, everyone.